This demo is going to show you how ScreenMeet integrates with Microsoft Dynamics 365. In particular, we are going to be running a demo from Omnichannel for customer service. As you can see here, we're looking at the Omnichannel agent dashboard, and a chat request has come in from a visitor. Once I accept that chat request, it will take us into our communication panel, where you can see that this visitor needs some help configuring a new laptop. So from here, we're going to do a ScreenMeet remote support session. Now, depending on how your workflow is configured, you can either create a case to start the session, and from the case, you will see the ScreenMeet tab, and you can start the remote support session from here, or you could do it directly from the communication panel. So if I click on the screen icon here, this will also open ScreenMeet, and it will allow me to start the support session. And that's where we're going to run this session from. So I'll start the support session. I have some options available to me here that allow me to start the session with remote control, with admin permissions, and also to record the session. These settings can be configured to be enabled by default, so they're always on, and it's more of a one click, they don't present themselves to the agent, or disabled. Now, when I create the session, this will give me the information I need to get over to my customer. So as we're in a chat, I'm going to copy this link and paste that back to the customer so they can click on that link to join the session. Now, if the use case is using a phone call, if you're working directly from a case, then you can easily communicate the session PIN by sending the end user to a URL where they enter that PIN to join the session. So this is the customer's view, and for demonstration, I'm just using W3 Schools to get my chat widget onto a website. So here you'll see the link that has been received, and if I click on the link, this will take me to a website where I can easily download the client that's required. It's only around about 10 meg, and it will be removed once the session is over. Typically, this is the process for supporting external customers. If you have a use case to support internal employees, most of our customers will deploy that client so that a download is not required. But in this use case, because we're supporting an external use case, it's an on-demand download. As you'll see here, the customer then has a notification that, in this example, Ben L is requested to see the screen, the session may be recorded, and some other disclaimers here. Once they click allow, they will join into the ScreenMeet session. Let's switch back now to our agent view. So now we're back in Dynamics. We can click on Join Session as a host. The ScreenMeet session will start in this pane, and now we will have a view of the customer's screen. And in this example, we have full remote control of the end user's machine. To resolve the issue, the agent has a robust tool set on the right-hand side. I'll click on these for a couple of examples. The Windows Tools menu allows you to launch things that you typically search through Windows for, but it's much more convenient to launch from here. Also, if you started the session with admin permissions, what you launch from here where you see the shield will launch under admin, regardless of who's logged into the machine. Some other features available here are enable you to take screenshots. We can do file transfers. We can bring other agents into the session to help us. So if you want to do a transfer from level 1 to level 2, just by providing this URL, you can transfer to level 2, or you could bring multiple agents in and have a swarm to make sure that you resolve the customer's issue on that first contact. Once we end the session, if we go up to our session info tab here, you can see here an overview of the session duration, start time and end time. You can see here a list of log entries. So these were the activities that we performed during the session. Here you see I launched the task manager. We also have that system info, which is all captured here as well. And because I recorded the session, we have a link to the recording as well. So if I click on that link, it will automatically take us to a web-based console where we can view the files. Here's the screenshot that I took, so I can download that file. and here's the recording. And in this example, I have an option to download the recording or view in a player. So if we stream in this player, you'll see the recording here. Now, importantly, you have options where to store these files. They can be stored in ScreenMeet Cloud. Of course, they're encrypted at rest, or you can use your own Azure Blob storage or your own S3 bucket. Either way, you would view them directly from here. So that is a very high-level overview of how ScreenMeet integrates with Dynamics 365 and specifically Omnichannel. We also integrate with the Customer Service Hub. It's the same application. So if we go into our Customer Service Hub, you'll see if we go into cases, we can open a case and there's our ScreenMeet component. For more information, please visit screenmeet.com.